Hello, wonderful people. My name is Janessa. I am the owner of Jinglo Enterprise, and welcome back to another episode of Artful Monday, where I speak about my love for art and photography books in hopes that you too will share a similar joy and experience as I have with them. So, today we are going to be speaking of a mixed media artist by the name of Lorna Simpson, and we are going to be talking about her book called Collages. So, here it is. So I end up being introduced by her work by accident, actually. So what happened was I ended up getting a gift card last summer, and I decided to purchase, of course, an art book. But at the time, I didn't know what to pick, and as I was scrolling and searching through Indigo, by the way, for those who don't know, Indigo is a bookstore franchise in Canada. Um, so as I was on their website, it suggested her work, and I just peeked at it out of curiosity, and I said, okay, let me purchase it. And as you know, the rest is history. So we are going to take a look inside. So before we do, I do want to talk about this shirt that I recently just purchased from another artist by the name of Jean Taylor. It is such lovely, lovely work. As you can see, it's from her Redbubble account. Very fantastic and very detailed. So if you're interested in purchasing or just seeing her work in general, I'll put the link down below. But with that being said, let's take a look inside. All right, let's get right into it now, shall we? So I'm going to read the back of the book to give you, it gives a great basic summary of what this book is about. So the back of the book says, using advertising photography of Black women and men drawn from vintage issues of Ebony and Jet magazines. So for those who don't know, Ebony and Jet magazines were magazines that really catered to Black hair and occasionally talked about Black health and Black wellness and Black culture. These two magazines specifically were American magazines, especially during a time where there wasn't a lot of media outlets that really talked and expressed about Black hair and things that, surrounding about Black hair and Black wealth and Black health. I know Ebony is still being printed. I'm not 100% sure about Jet magazines. I'll probably look that up. I haven't picked up a book of either one of these magazines in a long time, but this book definitely brings out that nostalgia in me. So I'll continue. The exquisite and thought-provoking collages of world-renowned artist Lorna Simpson explores the richly nuanced language of hair. Surreal coiffures made from colorful ink washes, striking geological formations from old textbooks, and other unexpected forms of objects adorn the models in memorizingly beautiful effect. Featuring 160 artworks, an artist's statement, and an introduction by the poet and author and scholar of Elizabeth Alexander. This volume celebrates the irresistible power of Simpson's visual vernacular. So as the summary does a really good job at explaining, so you'll see as you're going through the book that it really does show that fusion between not only old school Ebony and Jet magazines, but also from different medias. So for example, you see the old textbooks of crystals, of history. You will see those different things throughout the book. One of my favorite sections is the use of, actually this is one of my favorite right here with the one with the bubble used as an afro. I'm thinking of even doing a drawing inspired by that. But anyways, I really like that fusion. So here there are some examples of some of the things that she uses. So one of my favorite parts of the book is how she fuses the use of watercolors as hair, which is this section right here. So for me, this really shows that diversity and that movement of hair. So it does a really good job of that. And I like, as the more you're going along, there's different colors. And there's, if you'll notice, there's also male models that she uses. And she uses different types of text and ink splotches to show that movement. So it kind of gives that imagination of what the hair could be and originally was. But overall, I did really enjoy this book. So just as a heads up, I have I am not showing the whole entire book, and the reason for this is I just want to show you that sneak peek. I highly encourage any books that I have, if you can, of course, to purchase them or at least to take a look at the artist's work to see what they're doing, right? I'm always going to promote that. Yes, I'm promoting my love for art, but I also want others to also take a look at the artists that I show in hopes to give them more exposure. All right, so I'm actually going to stop talking for a little bit so that you can enjoy the rest of the book because there's still several pages to go, even though I didn't show the whole entire book. But please enjoy, and I will come back to you at the end of this video. And here we are at the end of the book. So at the end of the book shows the smaller versions of each artwork that is shown. This is actually a great way for a table of contents uh, for artists. I would have liked that to see that at the front so you can see the previews. But that being said, overall, like I said, I really enjoyed this book and I hope you did as well. So let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Use the timestamps. So with that being said, have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye for now.